What's crazy about this is it's called Women's Birth and Wellness Center, Primary Care, Maternity, Lactation. It's only differentiating factor from any other gynecological clinic in the county, which is there's however many of the tons of them in this area, is that they provide out-of-hospital birthing services. Well, they pissed off their director of midwifery so bad, and their, loyal midwives who work for her.
The staff actually accommodates
who delivers,
the birthing there.
They piss them off so bad they can't even do the thing that differentiates them in the market. So what are they gonna? Where is the money gonna come from? Primary care. Well, for who? There's no birthing. Nobody's there for birthing services anymore. So who's going there for what? I mean, I guess they have some, people who have given birth and continue to go there for some primary care. But you know what? The other reason was the head physician, who has to basically sign off and to have liability for all of the operations there. Well, they just retired. And they don't have someone for July and August, so you're out of luck.
Oh my God, are you serious? That is obscene.
And it's almost illegal to have a home birth. It's almost illegal.
Almost, yeah.
It's almost illegal. So I know that was a huge tangent.
It's possible though. It's definitely possible. There are other states that are super A-okay with home births. New Mexico.
That's another reason we got to talk to Paymon, because he talks about the fact that we're 50 countries. Right. We're 50 countries. We're not one country. We are 50 countries united under a constitution, but that's the only context under which we united.
And we changed the term country to state.
Yeah, what the fuck is that all about?
That's so weird.
Isn't that weird?
Well, and also nation as well. That gets collapsed into the term state too. And it's not a very diverse outlook, even though it's the state that pushes diversity arguably the most.
Right.
What an interesting contradiction in terms. Very, very low-key-in, very contradictory reality we have.
Indeed.
But yeah, that is. I think they're gonna have to change the term. They're gonna have to change the name.
I have been saying this for months. Is okay. So you ended your differentiating factor. You aren't wanting to call, your gender affirming, your trauma informed or whatever. You can't say women anymore.
And you can't say birth.
You can't say birth.
You know what this is it's like the shadow of the whole telehealth stuff that happened during COVID to a great extent, because of the evisceration of the actual in-person contact that happened, with the just metastatic rise in sort of clown world altar worship. You have this bedlam result, which is you still have this legacy idea of there being an outpatient birthing facility, but it's just a vestige of a society or a town that
we've been
once
hollowed out,
birth.
folks.
Right.
We've been hollowed out. And there's hiring signs anywhere, but yet people are out of work.
Well, yeah, because the jobs that are being offered it's not worth the time because of inflation
and the gas prices.
Yeah. Just to, for a lot of people, just to get to a decent job that pays them, I don't know, $20 an hour, the gas is already eaten up round trip the first hour and a half, 2 hours of their shift.
Right. Actually,
if they're driving a regular old car.
I was asked to come into the office for the first time in 2 years, and I obliged because it was the first free lunch that I had gotten in 2 years. But I told my manager, I'm billing the company for mileage. I got an 8-cylinder truck now, and I don't need to be here. You know that I don't. And so that's how it goes.
I mean, I guess it would. I mean, round.
I'm not even making money on the mileage.
Right.
It's just a fraction of what I'm paying.
Right.
And, you know, I'm not productive while I'm driving. I'm risking my life.
Right.
Not just in a car wreck, but that's my only physical interface with the government, unless I need to go to the post office.
Is while you're out and driving about to a great extent.
And actually, my wife was summoned for jury recently as well. That was a very fascinating experience. But because of that, we've been getting letters in the mail from the Superior Court judge or whatever. That shit's frightening.
Yeah.
When you get, but it's paper. It's paper until it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Till someone shows up.
Right.
That's why when they did the census recently, I was like, I'm not answering that door.
No, I didn't.
I got mad when my wife did. I
Yeah.
wasn't around. She's scared, you know?
I guess when that happened I was actually at another place and I was by myself and
Well, they left several notices before.
I didn't ever answer a reply, so because I knew I wasn't going to stay in that location. So why would I put any information about it? I mean, it's just common sense.
Well, that's how we get our taxes, you know?
I know. It's you know, you could have more of we already have very much a kind of guild system economically. You know, in the old guild systems, you just had sort of like a recommended contribution to the guild. And it wasn't like enforced, but it was kind of like a favoritism model. And that, to a great extent, is what the tax system is. It's just like a favoritism model. It's like, oh, if you pay and pay and pay and pay and pay, you can tell yourself along the way that, oh, well, I'm doing the right thing and I'm not going to get, you know, infringed upon by the state. And it's like, well, but by you participating in this way and contributing to the state in this way, you're already being exploited by them because they only give you a small, minute fraction